Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. Pope Leo made again some statements. J.D. Vance, a Catholic, apparently, said, well, nothing special about that. And yet, at least, whether or not Mr. Vance is impacted by the voicing of objections to unconscionable war based only to get money and power, more money and power into the pockets of a few people. It's leading not to any positive end in any way. It's leading to corruption being ingrained because they see there's money to be made here. Whether it's, Israel's perspective or Trump's perspective, who the hell knows? But it leads to its own end, which is not good for us. I really have no idea how deep this corruption is, but it is deep. People do try to make sense. Oh, there's a better political, cause or reason or whatever. Now, it really has nothing to do with that. It has to do with people who have power and they use the power. Just as you go to an intersection, you have a decision. Do I go right or do I go left? I'm just driving, so I don't have a particular purpose, other than just drive. These people's drive is to what? Get more money, get more power. Mainly it's power. They like to see the bank accounts chink up in so many different ways. And the sorrows of people that adhere to this, that have lost their purpose, and on their deathbed may cry for repentance. Oh, I'm so sorry for the hell I've given, for the sorrow I've produced. But at least Leo has said something. And apparently there's consequences. There's even subtle threats. Who gives the threats? How do they do it? You look at people, I guess people look at this media and say, oh, I'm informed or some other garbage like that. They're not informed at all. Just because you know that something happened somewhere in some form doesn't mean you're informed about it. Are people serious about that? You listen to the lies and the distortions that come across the media. This Trump spent his whole career initially creating the fabric of fake news. It's all fake, fake, fake. People believe it. They just believe what they want to believe now because they want to believe it. That's it. It has nothing to do with the facts. But the facts are clear to any of us. Clear. War is horrible. War is despicable. There's no value in war. And these clowns want to use it. And I'm surprised they haven't used tactical nuclear weapons yet, whether in the Ukraine or here, because this Trump character is obviously off his rocker. Even one of the major sycophants, Marjorie Taylor Greene, has said straight up, this is wrong. The person is disturbed. Mr. Trump is disturbed. Said it straight up. Pope Leo didn't use the name Trump or Vance or Iran or whatever. And I don't understand why, but at least he talked about it. And then, of course, the talking head said, well, he may not have said it, but you know what he meant. This is absurd communication. Absurd. Pope can't say what he actually means. He's got to talk around it because of the consequences of that communication, that form of communication. We are in deep trouble. There's no doubt about it. I just heard a clip. Mr. Conway, George Conway, apparently is running for Congress now, if you don't know. A very intellectual man. He has some charisma, apparently. But, he said many times in this clip, and he knows he has been close to this situation. For those who don't know, his wife was, part of, or his ex-wife now, was deeply enamored with Mr. Trump and the whole ideas behind it. And he talked fairly candidly about, what happened and how it happened. And it's appreciated because I like to know the thoughts behind some of these things. But the end result was he doesn't know. And he's close to it. Was close to it, not as close now, obviously, as Kellyanne, is not as integral a part anymore. But whatever it is, we certainly don't know. We don't know. But we can see the foundations, the fundamentals, the basics. These people are corrupt. There's damage mentally, emotionally, spiritual. There's damage here. Do not think there is nothing. Be afraid because you have to be afraid. It's stupid not to be fearful. You see an attacker say, "Oh well, that's okay. I'm cool. I'm Mr. Positive. Nothing's going to happen to me. I've got the protective shell of positivity around me." No, you can be afraid, and you can be rightly afraid. You just have to worry or concern yourself about not letting it affect your life so deeply it takes you away from the realities, the responsibilities you have. Don't let that happen. But be concerned. Be aware. Leo said it. Be aware. Pray for peace. He said it. Nobody else has said it. At least he said it. One of the spiritual leaders of our world has said it. Be prepared. Pray for peace. This is wrong. Keep hope alive. And what most importantly, go to the good. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. And I hope more leaders speak out. They obviously are afraid or don't think it's important or whatever. They need to. They've always needed to. But they don't. Go to the good. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.